It's the month of August and you're watching this week's Inspire What's On show.
Yep, for the millions of viewers that are watching on Soap on Cable, on CTH Cable and millions online, let's get ready to rumble!
Nothing quite beats a day at the beach, and that's where we are today at Pattaya. We've got a packed show as usual. Inspire the Bear, he joins us later, and the rest of the crew are here too. From Nina to, of course, Ash in Bangkok.
Yeah, and did you enjoy your holiday, Dan?
I did, thank you.
Yeah, because last week I was with Tommy D and Zaza, but this week you're back in the fabulous 103 studio on your bike.
See ya.
Broadcasting live in Pattaya, 24/7. Fabulous 103 FM.
And you're tuned to Fabulous 103 FM, and it's time now that we find out everything that's going to be happening over the weekend with our guest Dan from Inspire. Good morning.
Thank you. It feels very different, the fact that we're on air now, doesn't it? Officially live on the radio waves.
We're working a lot harder, aren't we, Wings?
Yeah.
Well, you're not, but everybody else is. Yeah.
No, wake up, come on.
I got to reintroduce you. Basically, Charlie had his angels, these are Tommy's devils. This is Laura, and this is the lovely Zaza.
Am I part of the devil team?
Possibly. Yeah, they're here to make my life miserable for the next 3 hours.
Okay, well, I'll try my best to make it happy, and then unfortunately I'll have to leave you with your two devils.
What have we got coming up this weekend, Dan?
Okay, we have got something for everyone. I'm very sure that our listeners, our viewers, will find something from this next section over the weekend. And let's start with bike riding. Anyone like bike riding?
Silence there, nobody goes to that. Next.
Anyone like eating? Oh yeah, I'm interested in this one. Okay, well, this is a bike ride. I know there's a lot of interest in bike riding in Pattaya. This one's a CIMB one ride for the ASEAN at Nong Yai, which is on Highway 344. It's a 20-minute drive inland to find this. It's on Saturday, and there's 3 different distances you can enter, either the 44-kilometre tournament, 88 kilometres, or for the non-competitive fun ride, 20 kilometres for families. 20 kilometres on a bike is still some going, by the way. So that's the first up, if for cyclists. Second one, concerts. And I think this is a restaurant, Tommy, that you mentioned before.
Yes, it is. You're going to tell us about Restaurant De Marco, which is on the dark side.
Yeah.
Huayai, hard to find. You need to look it up on the internet. What's happening down there?
Okay, well, not only will I tell you what's happening over the weekend, but I'll try and pinpoint the location a little bit more.
You'll have a job, I'm telling you.
I've asked everyone. I can roughly... Let's try anyway. Let's start off with what's on. It's a Daniela Simmons concert. Who is she, you might ask? Well, she was a runner-up on the Eurovision Song Contest in 1986.
Neither of these two were born then.
Were you born?
1995.
What year were you born?
89.
89.
1986. Even I was a child then.
Yeah, I think... you can't be a child at 30. It doesn't make sense, does it?
I nearly made it 40 years ago.
Anyway, she's here. I'm not sure whether she looks the same as what she did back then because she looked very attractive.
It is a she, is it?
It's a she.
Okay.
It's running over the weekend. Starts from 7 o'clock both evenings. Chef Marco will be there to cook as well. Now, here's where I think it's located. You go to the Endasoy Kauntalo past the temple in East Pattaya.
Yeah.
And you can kind of head towards the lake. Not Mapachan, there's another lake there in the direction of the Siam Bungee. So I think that's at the back of Soy 87.
If you know where the Siam Bungee jump is, what you do is you drive past it.
And then you'll find it.
It's almost opposite on the right-hand side. Look for the signs.
Okay.
Best thing is to go to their website if you want to go and see somebody who nearly entered the Eurovision Song Contest.
No, she was runner-up. She was runner-up. She
was a runner-up. Okay, yeah, then you should do it. Go and visit their website.
And remember, these things don't happen anymore because England always come bottom because nobody likes us now.
She's not English, she was Italian.
Oh, she's Italian. Okay, that's why she comes second. Do your homework. An English lady singing at an Italian restaurant.
That's why he's only on once a week.
Yeah, keep me locked in a cage but other times. Okay, but you were too old for this lady, but you're probably about the right age for this one.
You're too young for this lady. They weren't born when she was around.
Yeah, too young. Is your kid a star, Tommy? Let me ask the question to you.
Yes.
Okay, well, enter her at the Royal Garden Plaza this Saturday, 11 o'clock. It's for a chance to win, ultimately, this is a first round audition, 500,000 baht.
Okay, tell us about this. How do we win the 500,000 baht? What's she got to do?
First of all, she needs to enter and get through the preliminary round, which starts this Saturday. It can be the choice of dancing, singing, or an act. You could do magic, you could do cabaret.
What's the competition called?
It's just called Is Your Kid a Star?
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, get down to Royal Garden Plaza, 11 o'clock, and maybe you can win some money.
Perhaps we could put them in as a duet. We could say they were the terrible twins.
The terrible twin devil partners.
You could dance and sing, do a little singing and dancing thing. I'm singing in the rain. No?
Oh, she's not impressed, is she? Look at the devil stare I saw there.
We were talking about this morning. When she was 7, it was Daddy's Wonderful. Now it's like...
Dad, can I have
Yeah.
some money?
That's coming up. Where is that?
Royal Garden Plaza. Can't miss that one, can you? It's
No, you
bang in the
can't.
middle, central, along from the Marriott
And what's
Hotel.
the age limit? Do you know the age limit?
Yeah, you got to be 12 and under.
12 and...
Kind of.
She'll pass for that.
I think so,
She'll pass
yeah.
for that. Zara, we'll put Zara in for that.
Yeah. Next up, because it's quite a packed weekend,
Keep
which
going,
makes a
keep
change.
going.
If you want to do your bit for the community and clean up, it's the Green Pattaya. It's their 45th clean, and it's at the Big Buddha Mountain by Silver Lake. That's this Saturday.
Go
so
down
get
there with
if
your
you want.
gloves and pick up the rubbish.
If you like your dogs, there's lots of stray dogs. There's yet again the puppy adoption weekend, which is up by Matprachan Lake. You can either go and help them wash their dogs, because 1,000 dogs up there, so it's quite a task actually to keep these dogs in a good condition. That's Saturday as well, and that runs all day. 2 more events.
I'll tell you another one that you haven't got. See it, snap it, post it. Send it.
I've been seeing that
This
everywhere.
is the biggest competition of the century.
Okay.
Fabulous 103 has a van riding around the city. It's got Fabulous 103 written all over it, and it's got big speakers blaring out Fabulous 103. Take a picture of it with your phone, post it on your Facebook page, send us the link, and you could win an afternoon for 2 riding around on quad bikes, 28-kilometre ride through the jungle. It's going to be a fun ride. It's a good prize.
It's a good prize, and I know because my wife entered, and it surprised me. She
She's
sent a
fan,
picture
mate.
of you.
She's Russian.
Yeah, she's Russian. It's on Beach Road. Anyway,
I couldn't read the entry. Dorogaya Tommy. I couldn't read it.
Yeah, you knew it was from my wife, didn't you? 2 more things. There's an open. This is a good sign actually, because it's very quiet in town, and Walking Street's been hit as well. There's an opening of a new club called the Brooklyn Club. It's at the Ballyhigh Pier down by Lima, and Titanium. They'll be there. Is that all they warrant? Is it?
Titanium, the band.
They seem to be in Pattaya a lot.
Everywhere. They're a top draw act, aren't they? Wherever they go, they attract people. So that's this Saturday night. And finally, the big one for me. The English Premiership football season starts this Saturday. Come on, you Spurs. That's all I will say to end this part of the show.
Yeah, so what's that got to do with what's on in Pattaya this weekend?
Because lots of people like to sit in pubs in Pattaya and watch the football. So the pubs should be busier this weekend.
There you go, and the sports bars. The new sports bar, Retox.
That's it.
Got about 20 million screens in there.
30 screens, the most
30
screens in town.
Yeah. So that's what you need to do this weekend. If you've got nothing else to do, be there or be square. When we come back, we'll find out what's happening next week in and around the city with Dan from Inspire.
Okay, welcome back to Pratamnak Beach. Let's rejoin Dan where he's in the fabulous 103 studio, live on FM and right here on TV where he's talking to Tommy D and Zaza.
Broadcasting live in Pattaya 24/7. Fabulous 103 FM.
And we're back with Dan from Inspire, who's going to be bringing us up to date with everything that's going to be happening next week, which is a rather special week in Thailand. Letting people know about it before so that you don't read about it in the newspapers and go, oh, I wish I'd gone. Because you can now.
Of course, and there's so many things on. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, next week is a very, very special week. Would you like to tell us what's happening next week?
Next week on the 12th is Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Which is also...
The Queen's birthday.
Right. And it's a
Yeah.
big event in Thailand,
Big
isn't
event
it?
in Thailand.
Special event. People do lots of things.
Yes.
What do you do for Mother's Day? What are you supposed to do for your mother?
For most of the people that work will go back to their house.
It's
home.
a national holiday, isn't it?
Yeah, the national holiday. So they go back and then they visit their mom, and then they bring the jasmine that is the symbol of Mother's Day to their mother.
Jasmine flowers, yeah?
and pay respect to them.
Right, so you need to pick some jasmine to give to your stepmother. She might be younger than you, but she deserves the flowers.
Oh, wow.
I know. Here you go, Mum. Oh, thank you. When she gets home from school, you can give them to her. Yeah? So that's coming up next week, and there's a lot of celebrations going
Yes.
on around Thailand. We have a bike ride, a big bike for mem. Bike
For mum.
For mum. You've got the
Bike,
T-shirt,
yeah.
bike for mum, yeah, bike for mum.
Don't bike for men.
As soon as I can't say it. I didn't say men, I said mum. Bike for
Men
mum.
on the mind. It's a ladyboy story earlier.
Yeah, Her Majesty the Queen's birthday, Bike for Mum, and it's being led by His Majesty the Crown Prince, who's going to be actually riding in Bangkok in that competition. What else is happening to celebrate Mother's Day, Dan?
Well, maybe you don't want to get on a bike because you're not mobile enough, and maybe you just want to take her out for something to eat. So there's 2 things here, first of all, and then I'll finish on the third. You can head down to Benihana for a Mother's Day special. That's where they cook in front of you. I can't really do it for radio, but it's just you've seen it, the chefs are at your table. It's very entertaining, actually. And your mum gets a free teppanyaki salmon served with hibachi, I think that's how you say it, brown rice when you book for a table of 3 or more. And also you can head down to Hard Rock to celebrate Mother's Day as well. And you can get your mum to go on a shopping spree here, actually, because for every 3,000 baht you spend, she'll get a 650 baht goodie bag to spend across all of their shops, hotel or cafes, which sounds like a bit of fun. And finally, because if you do want to do something good on Mother's Day, maybe you can go to Sirachar Zoo. Starts from 9 o'clock till 4 p.m. and there's a Mother's Day dog event on, which is where people are going down to help some of the dogs around the area as well.
Petting dogs and stuff like that, and giving them stuff. And
yeah, I think it's more of you're not going to look at them doing a show, you're going down there to help them, so clean them.
So are we going to see lots of people coming to Pattaya for Mother's Day, I would think, to come to the beaches, yeah? It could be a very busy day. Which day is it next week? Thursday, so it could be a lot of people are going to turn that into a 4-day weekend, aren't they?
They should do. And by the way, 4 o'clock Beach Road closes on the Wednesday because there'll be a Mother's Day procession, which will be really quite nice.
There you go, we didn't know that. Right, okay, so Beach Road's going to close and it's going to be a big procession down there.
Yeah, and I almost forgot it, but fortunately I can see Martin, our cameraman, in the background, and I thought, why is he playing drums? He's not. He's reminded me there's a procession.
Like this, I think he was
yeah, walking, get 2 syllables, Martin.
You know, 2 syllables. If you're a visitor to this country, it'd be a good idea to nip down there and just see how people do celebrate Mother's Day. And if you have a Thai friend, new or old, maybe you can join in with them to celebrate Mother's Day as well.
Yeah, why not? Make the most of the culture and traditions in this country while you're here. Moving on from Mother's Day, Friday the 14th, because you said earlier it's Elvis week, apparently.
It is. Next week is Elvis week. Elvis week. The only person who's not celebrating Elvis week next week is Elvis.
Unfortunately. And maybe he is.
He's working in a chip shop.
He probably is, isn't he? Somewhere in Colchester in the UK. Anyway, the Mantra on Friday evening, it's the King of Swing evening. There'll be a band performing acts such as Elvis. It's a 5-course meal, 2,600 baht, and it starts from 8:45. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's a good lineup.
It is. There's a networking evening. Heads up for the week after, actually, because that's this time next Friday. So if you are wanting to network a little bit, then get down to the Joint Chambers, which is at the Centara Grand Mirage. It's on the 19th floor, which is rooftop. I've not been there, actually.
Always popular. The networking in Pattaya is always popular, and if for business people now more than ever, you want to know everybody that's in business. Great way to meet people.
Yeah, good idea. And also because it was only a couple of years ago, there was an event on pretty much every week. It's not the case now, so make the most.
No, slow down now. We've got that, and we've got Cases event.
Yeah,
Movers and
quarterly,
Shakers,
isn't
which
it?
is quarterly, yeah. So that's it for the week.
Yeah.
That's your roundup for this week, coming in Pattaya. When we come back next week, we'll be finding more things for you to do in and around the city, keeping you in touch with Pattaya and, of course, the City of Fun.
Well, thanks, Tommy. Good to have you back on the radio, by the way. Thumbs up, really enjoying it. I'm joined by Inspire the Bear, in a good mood today because we're on the beach, Pratamnak Beach to be precise. Do you want to grab your bucket and spade and go off? Maybe she does. Maybe she does. Go on, goodbye. We'll catch up with the bear later on. I'm joined, as always, by Martin Carlisle.
Greetings, I'm in a seafaring mood today, Dan. I'm down at the beach here.
Yeah.
Got waves going over. I love it, it's great. Fresh air.
It makes a change, doesn't it?
King of the world.
That was almost a Titanic moment there. Jack and Rose, I think. Anyway, Martin, your conundrum, the part that I think a lot of people look forward to, not me because I get it wrong. What you got for us?
Right, okay then. Well, I mean, this week's conundrum is a slightly easier one this week. A lot of people have been saying to me, Martin, your conundrums are too difficult.
Yeah.
So I thought this week we'll make it slightly easier and we're going to do a test run too. So have a look at this clip, Dan, all right? And they're going to show you some various objects, shapes. And what I want you to know is, I want you to tell me which number is the viewpoint where the person's standing looking at the shapes. It'll all make sense in a minute. Have a look at this.
Okay, 7.
I should have said okay, but
Oh.
yeah, you think that's the answer, 7?
Yeah.
All right then, let's have a wee look. Okay, Dan, 7, you got it right. I thought that was an easy one. We're going to make it more difficult.
As always.
For you and for the viewers at home. Here's the real challenge here. So again, look at the shapes, look at what number you think the viewpoint's from, and we're going to give you the answer a little bit later on the show. Have a look. Okay, Dan, so that was the real conundrum.
Liked it.
Have a think about it, and we'll tell you the answer near the end of the show.
Yeah, good. Okay, let's move on. And I want to talk about a new pub, an Irish pub that's opening in East Pattaya. And East Pattaya, for you tourists that maybe have not crossed over the Sukhumvit, maybe it's time to. It's a town in itself. It's called Murphy's. And for those of you that ever drunk in Soy LK, you might have come across a crazy madcap Irishman called Steve. He's going to be the landlord. It's in Soy Kalnoy. There's some pictures on screen at the moment, just to give you an insight as to how it's looking. It looks like it's fun. It's opening in September. We'll bring you news of the grand opening very soon.
Never going home. Is he going to keep the same catchphrase, Dan?
Go on, tell me the other ones.
I can't tell you the other one.
He's
it's
out
too
looking
bad.
for things. Yeah.
I can't tell you that anyway. All right then. Well, now, if you're actually here for an extended stay, Dan, you might get a wee bit bored in town. Maybe you're bored with the drinking and the general nightlife. Then why not you take up a hobby?
Go on.
It's a good thing. There's certain things you can do in and around town. A lot of people don't know about it, but there's actually a chess club in and around Pattaya and Second Road. And this is, I'm just going to tell you what it is. It's at the Brow House in Second Road. It's free to play, and that's 7 p.m. every single Tuesday. And if you don't fancy that, what about a game of football? A lot of people like the football.
Nice.
And they can, yeah, they've got a massive football resort, you could even call it, and that's up at Soy Siam Country Club, and that is the Planet Football. A lot of it's quite famous now up there now. Anyway, every Wednesday they've got 6 aside, and that's from 6:30 p.m. You know, so get yourself up, get yourself fit.
And I sometimes play there, by the way. There's 2 pitches. I haven't played for a good 6 months, but well worth it. Now, if you've been watching from the start of the show, you probably saw a new opening credit, and that was Thai Garden Resort. What am I going to talk about next? Well, they've teamed up with us. They like our show that much. They want to be more involved. And to celebrate their sponsorship of the What's On show, every week, I said every week, Martin, they're giving away a meal for 4 at their evening buffet, and it's a different buffet every evening. All you need to do is very simple. Do enter. Someone's got to win. Email me at Dan@Choice Group Asia. I want to win, and we'll show you some clips of the place now.
Dan, that buffet looked good, didn't it?
Always did, and every day it's different.
Smashing. Speaking of buffets, I've got other buffets orders, lined up here.
Yep.
One is a Mercure buffet.
Very nice, eh?
Yeah, and that's just behind the Avenue Shopping Centre. And anyway, they've got a special buffet every single weekend. Okay, and I'm just going to read you some of the things here. On Friday night, they've got the traditional barbecue buffet, and that's got all the meats and all the, you know, the salads and stuff. And that comes in at a great price, 300 baht per person, which is a super price down there. Eat all you can. Every Saturday night, okay, they've got a slightly sort of more expensive one, a 599 barbecue seafood buffet.
Good reason then.
Yeah, seafood, we know it's expensive anyway, but 599 down there. And we've even got a special offer if you like some wine. Down at the Mercure, they've got 3 carafes of wine, and that comes in at 500 baht per person. So you can have 3 carafes of wine and a nice barbecue buffet, seafood buffet on a Saturday night at Mercure. All right, and I don't have the times for that, but I think it's probably from maybe 6 p.m. onwards.
Yeah, sensible thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we're spoilt really, aren't we, Martin, in this town? Because when it comes to eating buffets and food, it's never been cheaper. The benefits of low season, side profile, and I know there's a stomach there. I've just been away in Singapore. That's why it explains I've eaten too much. New steak, another buffet. I go to this one quite a lot, as you can see. It's 199 baht
I think
every
we should
day.
have a buffet section, maybe. The best buffets of the week, maybe.
And talk about how we've been there during the week.
Yeah, okay, carry on.
Okay, well, this buffet, it's your lunchtime one. Starts at 12 o'clock, runs till 4 p.m. So not surprisingly, very busy. Free tea and coffee. And if you do go down there, they have a different cocktail every night, which is 180 baht. And I've been told their steaks are especially nice as well. So that's New Steak to Pryor Road, just around the corner from Fraser's Sports Bar.
Yeah, that sounds a sensible one, doesn't it? Tea and coffee, not 3 carafes of wine. Tea and coffee is definitely for a bit more relaxed time. All right, well, what if you can't? Let's move on for buffets. imagine you can't be bothered going out for buffets.
Go on.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
How are you going to do it? You're going to call our friends at door to door.
Who are you going to call?
Door to door.
Yeah.
Not Ghostbusters. Anyway, listen, they've got their normal special offers every single month, Dan. And obviously they've got the August offer. We're just into the month of August just now, you know. And if you go online, actually, you'll see all the different offers anyway, right? But what we've got here is we've got a Ukraine restaurant, which is an interesting one. Ukraine food.
It is, isn't it?
That one, you know. Anyway, you get a free mixed salad with every order over 500 baht. I don't have the name of the Ukraine restaurant, but that might be the name of it.
It is the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
Ukraine restaurant.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
All right, and we've also got May's Urban Thai Diner, and that you can get free shrimp. That's easy for me to say.
Yep.
Free shrimp cake with every order over 300 baht. So that's the two specials that Door to Door have got this week. Pop online at the website and have a wee look.
Yeah, very popular they are too. Now I'm going to jump back to buffet. Maybe we've got the order of this wrong. Akvavik Bar and Grill.
Yeah, you planned this well, Dan.
I did. We're up against time, by the way. This show's turned around within one day. That's scripting to film into, well, the editing, but that's too much for you to know. Akvavik, it's on Jomtien Beach Road, just before Soi 2 actually. Parking's quite good off-road there. On a Friday, they do a Mexican evening, 385 baht. Let me just read this to get the order right for you. 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Plus, for you beer lovers, I'm tea and coffee, Martin, 20% off your beer and wine by the glass for the evening too.
It's just a character.
He's got a bottle of whiskey down
it's
there.
a bloody good character, isn't it?
Mine's too sensible. Anyway, we have got a fantastic offer for you this week. Ooh, take it away with your offer of the week.
Hi guys, welcome to offer of the week with this week a very special offer for Thai resident only. Buy 3 get 1 free at Cartoon Network Amazon. So just bring your resident like your work permit or your driving license. Okay, and then just bring back your childhood, you know. Have fun at Cartoon Network Water Park. Okay, see you next week. Bye bye. To What On at the Movie with me, Nina again. Let's start for this week with a big new movie. It's Fantastic Four superhero movie.
But with every new discovery, there is risk. There is sacrifice. And there are consequences.
Oh, that is a great movie for the kid. Okay, don't forget Tom Cruise is still hanging from aeroplane in Mission Impossible 5.
Open the door! Open the door! Yeah, I'm trying. Oh my God!
Action movie, you can still see Ant-Man. It a man become to the side an ant.
To become a hero.
Now, the suit has power. You have to learn how to control it. And these are your greatest allies.
You're kind of cute. Whoa.
When you're small, you have superhuman strength. You like a bullet. So you need to know how to punch.
You want to show me how to punch? Show me how to punch.
That's how you punch.
Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the movie at Major Cinema located at Avenue Shopping Center, 2nd Road. See you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you, Nina. The latest movie there, Fantastic Four. What do you think, Dan?
I like all the movies that are on at the moment.
Yeah, I think the summer you get the action movies, don't you? You had Ant-Man there, you had Mission Impossible 5, and then now we've got the Fantastic Four, so yeah.
And Ted, who's forgetting Ted?
Oh, Ted, yeah. Anyway, next up that we're going to chat about here is, how do you fancy a bit of dancing?
I don't, but my wife likes what you're going to talk about, so
Okay.
unfortunately I'll probably end up going.
Yeah. All right, but a lot of people, not a lot of people know this,
Yeah.
not a lot of people know, but Havana Inn, which is part of the Holiday Inn, just on Beach Road, they have got their Latin Saturdays now. It's going to become a regular event, guys.
Yeah.
Every single Saturday, get down to the Havana Inn and learn to go down and you maybe get a free lesson
Yeah.
of a bit of salsa dancing. And let me tell you who's going to give you this. You get a complimentary lesson at 8 p.m. with a chap called Louis Calderon. And he's from Rompuri World Dance Studio in Bangkok every
Sounds
Saturday.
impressive.
Yep. And also they're going to have lots of special things down there. They're going to have music giveaways, you know, dance animations, lots of surprises. And no, the best thing, it's free admission all night long, unless they have a special evening. But we'll let you know about that. So learn to dance and get yourself a wee bit of the quick step
Salsa
here.
and the bachata. I've got no rhythm. I don't know why I even
Yeah,
tried there.
yeah. I think that's quite a good one, you know.
Yeah, here's what I like doing, and I spoke about this quite often. My lifestyle in Pattaya is very nice now, Martin. Gone are the days of drinking and smoking. I spend a lot of time at saunas trying to look after myself. Sorry, everyone else is switching off at this point, but don't. But
Yeah. Is that the jacuzzi that's on your balcony?
anyway, the finest sauna in the land, move on, is Mary Jarry Sauna and Spa. It's off Soy Wat Boon, off the new second road. And I'm pleased to say actually there, the junction was getting a little bit chaotic. They put a roundabout there, and I think that makes it the only roundabout now in Thailand, because Dolphin Roundabout's been cut off. Useless information for you. Anyway, for all you Thai ladies, until September the 15th, it's half price. Go and check out that sauna. It's the finest you'll see in the land.
Dan, the Marijaria looks really good. And I
really
always
nice.
call it the king of saunas because it is really the best in town, you know. So very, very good that. Moving swiftly on.
Go on.
That's my new catchphrase, this, moving swiftly on.
And this.
Something else to do.
Yeah.
Well, it could be like that because how would you fancy a game of golf?
I try, but I can't play.
Right, unfortunately, you're the wrong sex for playing golf in my special offer.
Yeah.
My special offer is the Phoenix Gold Golf Club, which is just down beside Banam Power. They've got a special on every single Wednesday,
Yep.
and all the ladies get the green fee for 1,000 baht every single Wednesday. So that's a great one if you want to get the missus down, learn golf, and you get it at a really, really special discount price.
Okay, well, staying on the theme of females, of the species, I've got an update for you on Hooters, the restaurant. Martin, when you think of Hooters, what do you think?
I think chicken wings.
Burgers and good entertainment.
Yeah.
I think the girls look all right as well. Just to let you know, Hooters have put back the opening in Pattaya. It's now going to be on October.
Right.
It's on Beach Road. You've probably seen the billboards up if you've passed there anyway. But they're also opening a Hooters in Bangkok and Phuket, and they open first. But that's because the Pattaya one is going to be the biggest, apparently, in all of the Asia.
They're gonna, yeah.
Off the video.
The patio ones are going to be the biggest.
Yeah.
If you like Hooters wings, you're going to love this rack. Introducing Hooters style ribs. Tender, juicy ribs cooked with the Hooters wing sauce of your choice. Pick your favorite sauce and order up. You've never seen a rack like this.
Now, somebody else that likes Hooters, and I'm not talking about Martin, is Inspire the Bear. Now, if you followed the story, his on-off romance with Kitty came to somewhat of a conclusion last week when they went looking for property. And I think he got cold feet and stormed off. Now, he's been looking a bit chirpy today. He's somewhere on the beach in Pratamnak. Martin?
Yeah, let's have a look at Inspire and see what he's up to. Inspire the Bay. It always gets into trouble everywhere he
Infamously.
goes. You know, you think,
Yeah.
we'll come to the beach today, Pattaya, Pratam Nak Soy 5, you know, nice beach down here, still gets in trouble. You know, what can you do anyway?
He's a boy,
yeah.
or a bear.
Yeah, listen, I just want to quickly mention the best view in Pattaya. You know, there's a few here, and I think it's fair to mention a few. Well, obviously we've got the Hilton, beautiful view from
Yep.
there. We've also, not a lot of people know about the Matland restaurant, which is right just kind of north beach of Pattaya, but an even better one, and one of my favourites is
Yeah.
actually Siam, at Siam Design Hotel Pattaya. It's a big blue hotel. If you go to the rooftop, they've actually got a double level rooftop, and they've got a massive swimming pool down there, and I just thought it's a really good place to watch the sunset and, you know, just chill out and have a swim. So yeah, there's 3 little places to go and have a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, good on that. I wanted to give you viewers an update on what we do at Inspire, because you probably get fed up of seeing us every week, but during the week when we're in our office, we're very, very busy. Okay, this is like a commercial break now, but you might be interested. We've now just launched a branch in Phuket and Krabi, and you can see that on inspirephuket.com. And you know, the Russians still are in Pattaya, and we've launched a new Russian arm to the business, inspirepattaya.ru. So if you see a lot of Russian floating about on some of our screens, that's why.
No Russian jokes.
No. We've got a new app that's coming out. We've got an app now. This one's even better, and it stars Inspire the Bear and Ash in Bangkok. Deep breath. We're on Sofon, but we're also about to go on to CTH for the 2,000 Pattaya subscribers to their cable channel.
Yeah.
And finally, do go and look on our website, either the inspirepattaya.com or the inspirebangkok.com, because we've just launched Inspire TV, so you can see this show, all the news and events we've covered, and much more. That's the end of our announcement.
Yeah, and you forgot about our big poster that's at the junction of Tapraya Road and Pratam Nak, where I'm standing like that.
Welcome back. It's time for sport.
Yeah, I hope the sport was slightly sort of more
I
filler
know.
than what it was last week, Dan.
I promise you, it's much better. Here's your sport for the week ahead, and the English Premiership's back on, and we've got some cracking boxing fights for you as well. This section's sponsored by Fraser's in John TM, iRovers in Soy LK, and the Lion Pub in Soy 17. All cracking places to go and enjoy watching your sport. Let's start off with the English Premiership. So this is week 2, and the first kick-off Saturday the 15th, 1:45 in the morning. Aston Villa versus Manchester United, 6:45. Southampton v Everton. You've got some 9 PM kickoffs as well. Sunderland v Norwich, Swansea v Newcastle, Tottenham v Stoke, Watford v West Brom, and West Ham v Leicester. Your Sunday match is your 7:30 PM kickoff is Palace v Arsenal, and a massive match for this stage in the season, 10 o'clock, it's Manchester City versus Chelsea. You've got a Tuesday match, 2 o'clock in the morning, Liverpool v Bournemouth. You read that right, Bournemouth are now in the Premiership. And there's 2 boxing fights, both on the Sunday morning, the 16th, so you'll have to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. First one's in Scotland actually, it's a WBU super welterweight title, it's Doherty versus Kelly. That card actually starts at 2 o'clock, and this is a nice one as well. Roy Jones Jr., you remember this guy, a very good boxer, he's trying to get another title shot again, and he's fighting 2 times in August. He done it in March as well, and he beat both of them. He's fighting a guy called Billy Bailey from America at 2 o'clock in the morning as well. That's your sport. Now Martin, you're fast gaining a reputation in town as being the Pattaya Bob Monkhouse of game shows. You're a master at quizzes, and I think a new career beckons for you as a quiz show host.
Yeah. I'm not
Conundrum.
Sure if, yeah, I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
Backhanded.
Known as Conundrum Martin. All right then, well this week's Conundrum, we said it earlier on, remember? It was, you're going to look at a various amount of shapes, and we want to know is what is the viewpoint that you're looking from the shapes. Have a look again. Any ideas for the Conundrum, Dan, this week?
No, I'm not going to guess.
Okay, here's the answer, guys. So, it was a tricky one this week, Dan, wasn't it? Yeah.
Indeed.
All right then. Well, listen, Conundrum time's finished. It's property time. Tell us about this week's property of the week.
Okay, well this is a nice property. It's in Huai Yai for sale, 2.1 million baht. Nice budget actually. It's a private house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, some 50 square wire of land, 110 square metre of living space. That's a nice sensible size. bedroom, bathroom, living room, kitchen, everything you need. You can even park your car in the parking space, and a little garden as well to entertain yourself. 2.1 million. If you're interested, contact Coastal Real Estate. So that's your property of the week. Now, some might say he wakes up with a bottle of Jack Daniels in his bed.
Yeah, and some might say he's got a collection of black ants, but it's not insects.
No.
All we know is he's Ash in Bangkok.
G'day! Top of the morning, Ash. This is Derek here from Jerry's Bar. How are you going there? All right?
Hey, what's the crack calling your bar Jerry's Bar? You're bloody Derek!
I'm Derek. I'm not Derek. I'm Jerry. I'm Irish. Now, what's happening down in Bangkok, Ash?
Let me tell you what's happening in Bangkok whilst they do an Irish jig. First up, Flower Power, pool party at Radisson Blue, Saturday the 15th of August. Flower Power, a new concept pool party based on music, theme, entertainment and creative ambience. Expect extraordinary productions of mind-blowing entertainment by Bangkok's elite DJs. Now the second event, High Five, House of Dreams at Bangkok Convention Centre, Saturday the 22nd of August 2015. Oh, pretty fucking tired now. Here, for the kids, drop the missus off as well. High Five, sleepover party journey, some wild, wonderful and wacky dream adventures. Now the last one, Thailand Best Shopping Fair 2015, 15th to 23rd. The exhibition offers furniture for bedrooms, kitchen and living room, garden equipment and all sorts of stuff for weddings. Inspire Bangkok, I'm bugging, this is where you need to be looking.
Oh, that's great, Ash. Why don't you pop down here and have a beer with me at Sorry for Pratamnak. It's Jerry's Bar. Jerry's Bar. Do you understand that?
Will I find a pot of gold, Derek? Let me do a little bit more river dancing for you, mate.
Ash, are you okay, mate? Hey!
I'm okay. I think I found a pot of gold, Derek.
Inspire Bangkok, good call.
And on that Irish note with Ash, we've reached the end of the show. We've got Inspire the bear back. Naughty little bear, you've got no clothes on. Where's your jacket?
He's bear.
He's bear, boom, boom.
He's a bear.
Okay, I'd just like to wish Her Royal Highness happy Mother's Day and happy birthday. And Martin, sign us off, what we got?
Yeah, well, you know, I like to come to the beach and get sober at least once a week anyway and go for a swim.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dan, this week I thought we would sign off with a great bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right, a while back there used to be a bar in Walking Street, I'm not sure if it's still there, called the FLB Bar, and they done a Pattaya song. And I thought this week we could have a bit of fun and we could sing and dance to the Pattaya song. Have a look at this and see everybody next week again.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.